of Bitcoin in general. Are you optimistic about Bitcoin now, Brian? Do you think it's going to have some profound impact on society?
So I'm sure it will.
Or false start?
I'm sure it will. You know, it's just such a huge idea. I haven't stockpiled Bitcoin, so I kind of don't care. You know who she
no horse
is,
in the race.
who the person who invented this, right? Yeah. Someday my kids will just know. They're like, oh, we always knew who it was. We knew who she was, who invented Bitcoin, right?
Yeah.
That kind of thing. You know, honestly, like because I didn't stockpile it, but I know it's going to be a big thing. I don't care yet, and it's just I just think it's funny that the evidence of this guy was like it was in emails all the time. He's like, oh, I'm just having this whole Satoshi thing. It's so much work keeping up this facade, this ruse, this thing. I should just let it all go tomorrow. You know, like it's in all these emails, and it makes me want to just do that with my coworkers all day long. Like, guys, the Satoshi thing is just getting to me. One day, I just gotta tell people. You know?
Yes.
It's just a goof. So.
Well, I was always twittering that I was hanging out with Satoshi like a couple of years ago because I knew one of the guys who was early into like cryptocurrency. Mm-hmm. So I was trying to set people up to think that.
Oh yeah.
Somebody else was Satoshi.
That's what Satoshi would do, actually. Pretend to throw you off the trail.
Exactly.
Right. Life of Brian.
I also really like this idea that Satoshi is a person. Could be a team of people.
Mm-hmm.
Certainly.
Could be a very large team of people that are just extremely tight and highly organized and, you know, all have access to the keys to the kingdom, so to speak, and have decided to walk away from the project. I mean, why do we just assume it's one person?
Just take a moment to tell you about Envision app. I don't know if you guys use Envision app, but we use it constantly here. Envision lets you create mock-ups and mobile designs that are clickable, prototypes. You can send them to your constituents, whether that's customers or your investors, and let them play with it. Say goodbye to all those confusing email chains or chat rooms where you're talking about the product with PDFs and attachments. No, with Envision, I use it. I look at a link. I hit the C button to go and turn comments on. I hit the crosshairs on different parts of the product, and I have a question about them. Hey, can we see what this looks like with a different font? Can we see what this looks like with drop shadow? Hey, can we take another spin at these icons? And then my designers or my product manager can post comments there. They all get alerts, and everything is central and more efficient. If you're not using Envision, you're falling behind your competitors. I can guarantee you of that. And I tell you this, as an angel investor, when somebody sends me an Envision link and says, hey, here's the next version of my product, I click on it. In fact, it's the first thing I click on. I would click on an Envision link above reading the actual email, reading the deck, or reading the AngelList page. I want to see your product as an angel investor. All investors want to see your product because they want to see how you think and how consumers are connecting with your product and what's your process. A prototype is worth 10,000 words. And Envision powers designers at some of the world's smartest companies. You may have heard of Twitter, Airbnb, Evernote, Adobe, and many more. And right now, Envision is giving away their starter plan for free for 90 days. Just visit envisionapp.com/twist. Envisionapp.com/twist. It's an amazing product. I love using it. All my portfolio companies use it.